My name is Jason Evans, and I will be your ring announcer this evening. These bouts are under the supervision and control of the Missouri Office of Athletics, Tim Lukanoff, Executive Director. These bouts are promoted by Fighting Alliance Championship. The matchmaker is Joe Wooster. The judges working tonight's bouts are Michael Gary, Brett Miller, and Michael Munoz. The referees are Nick Nolte and Zach Tiberius. Sorry, Zach. The timekeeper and counting knockdowns is Sarah Nolte. The physician is Dr. Butler and Dr. Roach. Bout 1 is brought to you by Bike Works Unlimited. From routine services to full custom creations and motor work. Your first fighter this evening and the first bout out of the blue corner, Joe Estrada.
He feels the only way that Graham can beat him is by submission. Estrada said, I am a superior fighter in every category over Stephen Graham except with jiu-jitsu.
Right. Looking at a rematch, 5 years in the making here. It's going to be fun to see how these guys have evolved over 5 years. So I'm excited for that. Keys to victory for Joe Estrada. Swarm early. Get in there, mix it up early, and put some pressure on Stephen Graham. And mix it up, we're just talking about, we see a lot of, Joe Estrada likes to brawl, so we want to see maybe some fit-ins, something a little different from him to keep Stephen guessing.
Of his 12 pro MMA bouts, 8 for Estrada have ended in the first round, 2 victories and 6 losses in those one-round bouts. Estrada said, I want to stay close, limit Graham's time and space in the stand-up, a high volume of strikes, and set and maintain a very fast pace.
And his opponent this evening, fighting out of the red corner, Stephen Graham.
Stephen Graham has fought in both Bellator and LFA. Graham told us of his first fight against Estrada, August of 2015. He said, that was just my second pro MMA bout. I feel I have vastly improved as a professional fighter since then. For Graham, entering tonight with 12 pro MMA fights, 10 of those dozen bouts, Jason, have ended in the first round. For Graham, in those one-round bouts, 5 wins and 5 losses. Graham told us he expects a fast start from Estrada. He said, I have to stay composed and then slowly work to the inside, work to get this fight to the ground.
Right, Stephen's got a lot of experience in the pro and amateur ranks. Very, very savvy fighter, smart guy. So looking for him to weather the storm early. His keys to victory are to dictate range. Can't let Joe Estrada walk in on him unprotested. So we need to dictate that range, either be all the way in or all the way out. And again, tying in with that, use his kicks to keep Joe guessing at that range and to keep that right hand at home.
Stephen Graham said, I need to be aware of Estrada's big right hand. He said, I want to be all the way in or all the way out with my striking, and I have to remain extremely technical. In the featherweight division, Joe Estrada versus Stephen Graham.
It's been a long time coming, folks. Cable Dom Arena. It's Estrada versus Graham. Let's make some noise!
"5 years to the month, it is the rematch. Joe Estrada versus Stephen Graham. The bell in round number 1. Tonight's fight clock is presented by Hoy Excavating. White trunks for Estrada, black trunks for Graham. Graham immediately to the inside, looking for the single.
Yeah, we see Steven got his neck wrapped up, but looking to pass those legs aside as he takes him down here.
Step over into the half guard now for Estrada.
And this scramble doesn't favor Estrada. You see Steven's trying to come out on his back right now. So we'll see if Steven can make that happen.
Graham getting one hook in. You see trying to turn, trying to take the back. Now trying to wrap over with the left leg. Moving the back mount. Attempt of Steven Graham. Now looking rear naked choke. Has a short choke right there. Now putting his hands together.
Now what he wants to do is bring those hips on top. Try to flatten Joe out and end up in top position here.
Referee Nick Nolte, a former pro MMA fighter, taking a close look. Graham loses the choke, trying to reposition his hands. Estrada back to his feet. Graham standing, one hook in.
So Steven's going to look to, again, match his spine up with Joe's to attack that neck. Right now, they're kind of, teed out on each other, perpendicular. So Steven can't really attack the neck effectively here. He's going to look to get his hips behind Joe, and that's going to give him that angle he needs.
Graham again sliding through, now bringing the other hand through. On a short choke position, a bit of crank there. Graham nearly over the top, and Estrada is going to pull his neck free, and he does.
Yeah, good patience from Estrada there, not freaking out too bad. That hip position is important on a back take position like that, and Steven did not get his hips in the correct position here.
Close guard now for Graham. Estrada trying to throw the right hand, can't get that through.
Nice pass.
60 seconds remaining, round number one. Half butterfly for Graham. Working from the bottom, Estrada trying to put on pressure with the right hand from the top. Short strikes from Graham. Actually add 2 minutes to that clock. We'll get it reset, so approximately 2:40 remaining in round number one.
Now we see what we see Steven doing on bottom is trying to limit his opponent's options by just tying him up and controlling his posture here. Joe really needs to bring his arms inside, look to flatten Steven out, put him flat on his back so he can get some ground and pound going, something like that. Now
Graham looking now on the guillotine. That is tight.
There's
the tap.
One of Steven's best submissions right there.
And there is the win in the rematch for Steven Graham.
Nice job, Steven Graham. Steven's he's hunting for the neck always. You know, we saw him in that first scramble looking for the neck on the back, and then couldn't get that, so he ended up taking the guillotine.
Look to flatten Steven out, put him flat on his back so he can get some ground and pound going, something like that. Now
Graham looking now on. The only way that Graham can beat me is by submission. Graham wins by first round submission on the guillotine.
I was surprised to see Estrada initiate that grappling exchange. You know, it doesn't favor his style, so that kind of surprised me there.
8th pro win for Steven Graham. This is 13th fight. Now 11 of those 13 have ended in round number one.
Yeah, big win for Steven to get back on track, and he's a happy man. Most fighters are never satisfied with themselves, so he's got that puss on his face right now, but I'm sure he'll be happy once he checks it out.
All right, Cable Dahmer Arena. And our first bout of the evening, your winner, 2 minutes and 48 seconds into the first round by tap out, Steven Graham.
Very strong performance for Steven Graham. Closing distance early, getting the fight to the ground. Hunted, looked for a rear naked, could never find it, was playing with the short choke, and then ultimately Jason finding the guillotine to the finish.
Yep, we needed to see some urgency there from Joe Estrada in that position. If he had done his homework, you know that was one of Steven's favorite submissions. So, you know, fight hands there, but good job by Steven Graham to lock that up and be able to finish.
5 years after falling to Joe Estrada in just his second pro bout, Steven Graham wins the rematch. The winner, by way of first round submission, Stephen Graham defeats Joe Estrada.